in the back like treasure, hunting down pairs with that pressure. Box fresh glow, no crease, no shame. Dead stock dreams, yeah, that's the game. Chasing grails through the maze, no map. OG in the vault, no cap. Lace 'em up tight, flex that gold. We rock dead stock, story sold. We rock dead stock, that's the code. Soul so clean like they never been rolled. We rock dead stock, the crown, the throne. Every pair of legend, every box is home. Leather so smooth like butter on glass. It's so pristine, no scuffs, no pass. Out so icy like a frozen sky. Colorway poppin', make your pupils cry. Got the heat, got the rare, got the glow. Retro vibes make the
boxes stack high, dreams in the soul. Dead stock whispers, the Grail Patrol. Laces tied, chasing that gold. Repair story, every story sold. Jordan ones, yeah, they sit on throne. Easy heat, make you feel like home. Crease, free, pristine like stone. Collector's heartbeat, the zone we own. We rock that stock, never touch the ground. We rock that stock, where legends are found. We rock that stock, the hustle, the sound, the crown of the culture, we're sneaker bound. Hunting down pairs like a wolf in the night. Rare finds hit different, yeah, they ignite. From the shadows rise, we fight. Dead stock channel, the drip, the light. OG colorways make them rewind. Retro vibes, history bind. No scuffs, no marks, just that shine. Future classics ahead of their time. We ride dead stock, never touch the ground.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. We're that much closer to the holidays. Hopefully, everyone is doing good wherever the stream reaches you. We are officially live. We got a lot to go over this morning. First hour, my New Balance lovers definitely coming out for this one. We have, of course, another opportunity to grab the Concepts New Balance. If you didn't get VIP access or early access to the Aime and Dore drop yesterday, they got a couple 991 colorways. Also going to be dropping this morning. We got a ton of stuff to go over as well over on the sneaker news side. We'll also go over some of the top 10 lists that have been put out. But we got our fingers crossed this morning. We're waiting for, hopefully, a W on the Verdy SB. Unfortunately, I was deciding if I should go for the 10.5 or the 8. Both of them weren't my size. So I figured I'd just go for the 10.5 and we could maybe triple socket, but it would be a lot closer to fitting me. Right now, we got 60 to 70 mile an hour winds. Feels like a freaking tornado outside. We got a blizzard outside as well. So hopefully the internet doesn't get laggy. Definitely let me know if anything starts getting a little wacky this morning. So far, we haven't had any outages since last night, so we should be doing all right. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We also got the Christmas backgrounds, of course, so we definitely wanted to get into the season. We also got some, Christmas backdrops, at least until the holidays. We got a full week of that. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let me know if you guys got anything. As of late, I do got a couple things on the way. But nonetheless, we will go over also everything that's going to be dropping, not only today, but this week in general. We got some decent merch. We got like Verdy the Pink dropping, Homeland. Pretty much every brand is dropping this week, it feels like. So we'll go over some of the streetwear brands that are dropping. We'll go over some of the sneakers that are dropping. And we'll get caught up with all your guys' W's as well. Let me know, but hopefully we can get a couple W's on the SB side of things. But good morning, big up, Mr. Sheridan. Go, good to see you guys. What's happening? Good morning, Will, Mo, good to see you guys. A big kid in the house. We getting after it. Good to see you guys. We almost to the weekend. Kind of been like a dusty start to the week, both sneaker drop wise and weather wise. But nonetheless, we do got next couple days. It's looking pretty decent. The Palace drop tomorrow. We'll go over that as well. Some decent stuff dropping over there. I got some stuff over on One Block Down. Also, Complex also put out a few of their top 10 lists, and one of them, my homies for the foamies, probably going to have some hot takes on this one, but we'll go over it. I always like looking at the list. They did put out a list of the top foam posits, so we'll also take a look at that. They also put out a vote for people's favorite streetwear brands for 2025, so we'll take a look at that as well and see if your favorite brand is where you thought it was. Then we got a couple Kobe's we're going to be taking a look at. We're going to go over that Aime Dore drop. Also, we got that J Balvin Jordan 4. We got to take a sneak peek at as well. And then we're also going to talk about that Core Tees collaboration that's going to come up. They got a couple of the shocks that they're collabing on. I definitely don't like those as much as the Air Max 95s. But nonetheless, 'tis the season. Grab your eggnog. We got a long one this morning. And if you're copping the New Balance, we got to get over there right now. New Balance, if you haven't copped the Concepts New Balance, which is a banger, I have not gotten mine yet. But let's go on over to the New Balance site because we at least want to get that one open, spread it out a little bit, get it warmed up, just so we can get through the queue nice and fast. I'll be going with you guys as well. I think if I can get through there and grab another pair, I think I'll grab a size 10 and a half. Also, we got the Rich Paul. Did anyone comp the Rich Pauls yesterday? I thought the Rich Pauls were also dropping this morning. We got a little twofer on the New Balance side. It's been kind of a New Balance quarter this year. Definitely a New Balance month. We've had some good collaborations. Absolutely. Yeah, we got the Rich Paul. Let me go ahead and show you guys my screen. We got the new decorations in the background. Let's go ahead and pop this. I don't want to get too festive for you guys, but don't mind the snow in the background. Kind of what it looks like, honestly, outside, other than the wind is cooled down to about 50 miles an hour, but literally last night, I had to bring the garbage in like 2 different times, and then I just left it in. It was literally what we see usually when we get tornadoes up in my neck of the woods. But hopefully you guys are doing good, staying out of the weather. There we go. Chev, what's happening? Good morning. Good to see you. Anyone go for the Rich Paul? Big kid ass. Top of the hour. I am not. I just got a pair of those, actually. I got the Joe Fresh Goods in that same model. I don't know. It was just a little, for me, not really my color. And I like the model. They actually look way better, honestly. They actually look way better on foot. I feel like Rich Pauls always kind of do that, you know. They're right when you look at them, you may think they're kind of low key, but on foot and the materials are usually really nice on those. He's definitely dropped a couple decent collabs in the past for sure, and usually materials have been pretty good on that. Yeah, Big Kid goes probably only one comment. Wallet is bro, my wallet. I'm like pulling it along with a chain. You know, it is damaged in every end. Yeah, we put some duct tape on it, and we're just kind of dragging it along by the neck. Getting it through the finish line. Oh, I feel ya. We got, I'm just kind of thinking what some of the other things that we got. We'll kind of go over that the next 7 days. There's a couple, like, decent things, but, yeah, taking wallet W's at this point is probably where I want to be. And I wasn't expecting a Verdy raffle. So if we do get the W today, we might have to check one thing off of we might not be able to go for it. No. Might have to limit our list a little bit. Also, I heard there was going to be possibly some restocks this morning. So be prepared for that as well. Mostly the gammas this morning on JD and Finish Line is what we've been hearing. But I've been hearing mostly in store. But you never know. You know, where there's in store, sometimes they got sizes. And we might just have to let it rip online. Hopefully, for those of you guys that do still want a wallet. Oh, man. My wallet's in a coma. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that would be on life support. Absolutely. Oh, man. My sister's also got birthday as well. That's why she always hated having birthday around Christmas. For this reason, exactly. But her birthday's on the 28th, so. But we've already got her and the kiddos taken care of. Mr. Sheridan, how much are the Concepts New Balance? Like, how much are they? How much are they going for? Oh man, I got like a setup here. I got a couple new stands, so my stuff's not all laying on the table. That's kind of nice. Taking one step in the right direction, slowly but surely. There we go, Big Kid. Yeah, watch JD socials for the online. All right. You guys definitely let me know. I got a couple of the monitors right on my screen, but sometimes we don't see them. You know it. Let's get this one. KH, baby. Good morning. My man is soaking up that South Florida weather. Oh, boy. If I showed you the weather here right now. Oh, boy. Retail on the Concepts was $220, Mr. Sheridan. On the Concept site, it was $220, but they also charged shipping. Yeah, $219.99. This one will be free shipping though. Free shipping on the New Balance site, and if you never worn a 997, they also have a pretty nice return policy as well. But it's a beautiful looking shoe. Definitely not traditionally what I'd usually like, but I guess it's something a little bit different. I don't have any 997 models, so this is definitely my first one. Not sure how comfortable it's going to be, but we're going to give it a rip. And I'll definitely let you guys know. I'm also going to be I've been working on just basically some other stuff that I've had basically coming in the last couple of weeks. I've been making both videos and shorts. I'm definitely going to do more over break. And right before I go out to Florida, I'm going to be going down there for a short time in January. Going to try to make that Fort Lauderdale sneaker convention, but I don't, like I said, my plans, I haven't really been able to get everything set in stone yet, but I'll definitely let you guys know as it gets a little bit closer. As you go and do stuff, I definitely want to be, I had a couple ideas, with content and going down there as well. So I'm just trying to fit everything in, but I'll let you guys know as we get closer to that. There we go. Speaking of the Floridian smoke puff clouds in the chat, 'tis the season. There we go. Big salutes. Yeah, you guys got to get the dub this morning. We definitely got a couple new, basically a couple, like a rotational. We got a couple rotational interns that are just kind of coming in for the season. More of a seasonal gig. We got them for a little bit cheaper, so we're going to be bringing them and rotating them. Yeah, the Carhartt Solomon. I think the last Carhartt collab I grabbed was the Carhartt New Balance 990 V6. What do you think about that Carhartt Solomon, Mr. Sheridan? Here, let me go ahead and grab that one. Let me give this a quick refresh. I'm guessing that is the sneaker politics. Yeah, let me go ahead and see if I can show my screen right here. Let's see. There it is as well. If any of you guys do want to cop this sneaker. Solomon had a pretty decent year. Pretty sweet Jown collab. Kith collab wasn't bad. I definitely liked it better than the one they did the year before. But nonetheless, yeah, we also take a look. We got Supreme dropping today. Kind of a little bit of more of a low-key drop list. I wasn't going to be going. Yeah, again, I think we're all taking wallet W's at this point. If you are getting something, the competition is minimal for sure. Mr. Sheridan, it's nice looking shoes. Something a little different. Absolutely. Yeah, I think I got my first Solomon collab. I think it was either last year or the year before. I bought a Kith collab. It's definitely, it's all white. So it's kind of a tough one to wear, but I would imagine it's definitely like, it's comfortable and it's like a good hiker. It's not really something I'm used to, so I just haven't worn it yet. But yeah, I do like the all black color, and of course I always like a good duck camo, outlining there around the collar. Always a good look there. All right, guys. Yeah, we are just about a minute away. We're going to go ahead and get into the queue. Queue should be locked and loaded unless they're not going to drop a queue for this one, which would kind of surprise me. So I'm going to get at least one more window open. That way I got one on each of my... Actually, I'm probably going to open up like 2 more windows because I would not mind getting another one of these. Maybe they're going to be a little easier. It looks like they might be first come, first serve. So we'll go ahead and pull it open. We'll see what ends up happening. Let's go to the launch calendar. All right, there we go. Got that open. Come on. All right. All right, let me go ahead and pop on over here. Refresh. I don't know why I haven't been able to get in the queue yet. Yeah, there he goes. Yeah, no queue. No queue, so full size run, obviously. Full size run. Should be able to grab them. All right, check in. Just make sure. Yeah, checkout's pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and log in. I was going to do a guest checkout, but I'll go ahead and log this one in. There we go. Hell yeah. How we doing, old school? Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you guys. All right. Rush shipping $25.99. Yeah, free shipping on this one. Free shipping on this one. Also, the Rich Pauls. Remember, guys, Rich Pauls also live. If anyone is, going for that, I know a lot of people taking the wallet W's. That's also a good decision as well. This item cannot be returned, though. Also on the New Balance site. So if you did order it over on Concepts, you can't return those either. But just a heads up there, I did see that. I don't know if I've ever noticed that on a New Balance drop. All right. So yeah, there we go. How we looking with sizing? All right, they're probably gonna go quick. Go. 10.5. All right. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't do the queue for him. Surprised they didn't do a queue for him. When I checked out, not good. All right, yeah, well, when I checked out, it looks like my pair got taken, so I was only able to get my... Luckily, I got them on Concepts. Luckily, we got them over on Concepts. I thought we would add a little bit of time to get through there, though. I'm not going to lie. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over there. I got to turn this volume off. There we go. Perfect. All right, kind of an easy one this morning. But there was, I feel like, though, whether you were like a size 4 or 15, they did have a full size run off the rip. Yeah, I think they only got small. I think they're all gone now, cooked. Even the small sizes. I always like to kind of watch. Sometimes they do pop up. So I was, kind of like to keep an eye over there. But yeah, we did have to pay, I believe on Concepts. I thought it was around $250 is what I paid. I could be wrong. It might have been a little bit cheaper, but I thought it was around like $250 or $240 total. A really dope shoe. I saw a concept of this shoe actually is an Air Max 1. It looked better as the New Balance, but I do like the raw tongue. I do think these are, they are, I believe in mid-90s, early 90s model sneaker. But they do look pretty comfortable, I will say. I feel like they'll be like a really comfortable 574. In fact, I wish they would also do that with the tongue. I think the 574 tongue would be more comfortable. I like the raw tongue. There we go, piggies, to the ceiling. We back at it. You know it. We bringing that holiday joy. We bring, well, hopefully we're not bringing the Scrooge part of it. Hopefully I'm not giving off those vibes this morning. But hey, if I am, you gotta just watch a little bit longer. But nonetheless, yeah, we coming through. We're still a week away from Christmas, and then we start into 2026 year all over again. Already got a lot of things planned for early next year. First thing going to be our trip down to Florida. Going to go wrestle some of those swamp gators. Allie, what's happening? Oh, Allie, they're worth it, though. I know. I'm tighter than a whoopee cushion. I'm tighter than, I can't do the analogy right now, but you get my drift. And this one, I mean, off the rip, it was no different. What about the Aime Dore one? Speaking of, we're not done with New Balance yet. This was my whole debacle is the problem, And of course, we're around the holidays, and just wallet W's are nice all around. But it's also hard to say no to something if you got a banger dropping. But yeah, I had to make the decision. I mean, the Aime Dore, the 991 V2, those ones are $280 on the Aime site. I did get there. Hey, Ali coming through with the banger, baby. Shit, I got to make sure I got my, just like the Virgin Mary. Or tighter than the Virgin Mary. Yeah. We need the boom after it. Hell yeah. He's got my back on that one. Yeah, I couldn't get that one out. I was going to probably name something looser than like my last 3 X's, Like, that's not tight at all. Hell yeah. Big Kid goes, damn, bro. Concepts flew. Rich Paul has, Concepts flew even on the Concept site. I feel like the only reason why I got W is because I got early access. And that was probably because we bought the A6 Concepts collab, which is also a banger. I'm telling you, Concepts low-key comes through with some bangers every once in a while. And I've been on it, and again, they're not something kind of like that. I feel like kind of like the Bodega like collabs. Sometimes you'll love them, sometimes you'll hate them, but they're always way different, I feel like, than everyone else's. There we go, foam in the hose. Okay, go, baby. We making some noise. Big salutes. Speaking of, we got a big foam dropping. The Pine Green's dropping. Foam also, Complex put out their, I don't know, we'll have to look at who did the list, but they did put out their Foam Posset Pro list. I believe they're top 10. I don't know if they went above top 10. But we're going to have to take a quick gander at that. See what you think about those. Yeah, but the Aime Dores, honestly, I like, man, I like one of them. I would like the brown one. I do like a lot. But right now, $300 after the Jown pre-order. And that was tough for me. I mean, a pre-order at any rate is tough, but especially around the holidays. But god dang it, that Jound one, I don't know if there's going to be a better colorway than that. That colorway is just so good. I love that like mushroom colorway. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at these, see what you guys are thinking. I did get access to them. I didn't buy them. I did not buy them, but I could probably click on my email, and I believe we had 24 hours. So yeah, here, let me go ahead and click on that. I don't know if it'll bring yeah, okay, I can click my email here. Yeah, it's not going to bring it up. That's good. But yeah, let's go ahead and yeah, I'll just pull it up just so we can bring the shoes. And honestly, I don't know. I just don't know how much I like the perforated leather. But I do like the color a lot, and you know, I just don't wear dark brown a ton. Make sure we're keeping an eye on our emails as well for everyone that entered the Verdy. For some reason, they kind of held out. Okay, here's my early access. For some reason, they kind of held off. It's kind of weird. Oh, but the 404, okay. So maybe you can't order them anymore. The pre-order might, or maybe they sold out. I don't know. I didn't buy them, though. If they did sell out, I did not buy them. I couldn't make my decision. They were $280. Both colorways were $280. And what am I talking about? Let me just show you. Again, I did have access, but we did not cop them. Yeah, do I got the Foamposite Pro? Okay, good. I got that ready to roll. We're going to be talking about that Cortez, those couple Cortez collabs. Okay, I just wanted to pull up the Aimes. Okay, how are the, yeah, those are all gone. But yeah, just to look at the New Balance concepts, and then while I pull up the Aime Dores, just to look at an unboxing. They're a dope looking shoe. Got some decent details on those bad boys. But yeah, let me show you the shoes that were up on the Aime site here. All right, and then I'll just pull this one. I'm just going to go over to Sneaker News so we can just look at like some close-ups. Let me go ahead and show my screen here. Yeah, these were the two. Again, I love the way that the red hits on that dark brown, but again, both of these were $280. I would rather, just for comfort, I would rather have the mesh, because it does just stretch over my. I think it's just a little bit more comfortable. Even though I do think the perforated leather looks good with that color. I don't know how it's gonna look when it creases, but usually that mesh hides the creasing like really good. But I did like the brown pair. Did anyone cop these? Anyone get the early bird? I'm guessing Q probably got the early one. Foam goes, can't wait for the pine green, man. That might be the best shoe yet to drop, my boy. That might be the one. Goke has a new drop. Mr. Sheridan just put the link. For those of you guys that are new to the channel, Goke is a professional fingerboarder, drops a ton of dope content, both on his YouTube page and also on his Instagram. Definitely go check him out. He's got his own pro model, and he's had a couple drops also previously in the past. So if that is something that you definitely like, it looks like he's got another new complete setup. Mr. Sheridan has got the link right there in the chat. But also his channel has a lot of dope content, whether you're over on Instagram or YouTube. Highly recommend it. You know Mikey! There he is! Good morning. Good to see you guys. Happy early holidays. Pinkies to the ceiling. You know, we about a week away. unless you celebrate Hanukkah. That already started. But we are 7 days away, full week away from Christmas. Going to be a long weekend. I want to get you guys' opinion, too, on that J Balvin. J Balvin, Jordan 4. You know, after that last J Balvin, I almost wanted to pull his collab card away. After I don't know if we're calling those the Sherberts. I don't know what nickname we're going to give those. You guys probably got that on lock. We got to give those a meme. I mean, those last J Balvins, I lost my lunch like 2 different times on those bad boys. Mikey goes, you passed on those, bro. What? Yeah, that surprises me. Yeah, I'm telling you, the 991s that dropped last year were some of the best. Especially that city pack. I talk about those a lot, but that's such a good one. And the Kith one was really good this year. We can go over some of like the New Balance. New Balance had a crazy year this year. I mean, you want to talk about bangers? New Balance had a insane year. I was just looking, as I'm doing some of my shoe reviews, I was looking at like the Asics and I was looking at the New Balance. Mostly collabs, but there was also some GRs in there. And this thing went like 4 pages long. It went a lot longer for New Balance. And I was just kind of trying to sort them out because there's just like a lot of like high, even like mid-level, like mid to high level stuff that's just really good. I mean, we got W tabs, we got Joe Fresh Goods, we got a lot of Kith collabs this year. I'll bring up some of them while we're talking about New Balance. Let's go down the rabbit hole. Let's go down this rabbit hole. Let me pull it up though on the other screen so I can just pull this one and we'll do it side by side. I think it's this. Okay, no, it's gonna be the other one. All right. There we go. Let me pull up the New Balance. And just kind of going back. Yeah, these are just collabs. But let me go ahead and pop it up on the screen. Right there on the right side. Yeah, we had the Danielle Catharis. We had the This Is Never That. We had the W Taps 2010. One that they literally had a full size run. I ended up not copping them. I should have copped them. Even the This Is Never That, the 1000 kind of looks like the Silver Bullet Air Max 97, or at least similar colorways. Old school guy, Gokes, appreciate you, my boy. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat, you know it.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Yeah, and then I forgot even the Joe Fresh Good, that pink and brown colorway, the one that's called Aged Well. I forgot those even dropped this year. Then we turned the page. Basket Case had a couple decent collabs as well, especially if you like the more minimalistic New Balance. They probably had the best 240 collab, in my opinion. A lot of people really like that Kith 993. I know when they did a tournament, those ones were really high up there on a lot of the boards, pretty much overall. I saw that one and the Kith 991. They were pretty average, on the top of most people's boards on the New Balance side. Yeah, we had the Aime 2010s. Those I didn't like as much, but very interesting. But especially for that sneaker, they don't drop a lot of, colorways on it and, kind of something a little bit different, I guess. We still got the 2 Action Brunson's 990 V6s. I definitely would say that the white one is actually the one that aged better for me. And I was totally opposite. I wanted the pink one. Like that one is the one I wanted more when I first got him. And now I definitely like my white one better. Of course, Action Brunson, had a lot of good ones. Also on the 992 specifically, that lilac colorway. I love that shoe. And then we have, on the skate side of things, that Ruckus. I think that Ruckus collab was, if that would have dropped any other time, those would have even went more crazy. I would have definitely grabbed a pair as well. There was just so much stuff that dropped that week. And then Soleil Benberry, of course, killing it. This year, I feel like not one of his best years, but yeah, Big Kid said age well 992. Best New Balance this year. Hey, man, I saw a lot of people having that one way up top. Mikey goes, yeah, I need to do my yeah, we're gonna have to get that next couple weeks. A little bit of alcohol, a little bit of food. Got the family there just, to debate, maybe, try something a little different. Yeah. Perfect time. The top 20 list. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. Like I say, like New Balance was really, Solomon even had like some good collabs this year as well. I think they've been definitely kicking it out. And then Asics. Asics was another one that had, some pretty decent sneakers this year. That Milk, the Milk. And I haven't worn mine yet, but I definitely copped that one. The Vandy, the Pink. The Vandy, the Pink A6, I definitely like those. I copped one of the colorways of that. I had to pick it up on the aftermarket. I haven't unboxed them yet. I'm going to be doing a video for that. Another video I'm doing also in the background is going to be my Kith video. I got a pack of those. So we're going to be unboxing those and putting them on foot as well. I didn't like, the Marvel. It was a good pack. But I just think, top to bottom, A6 had. I thought the Concepts one also dropped this year, but I think that was in 2024. That was also a really good one. The Concepts A6 Kano 14 collab. Definitely a pretty good year, I would say, top to bottom, Have you guys seen any of the videos on YouTube as far as like the Kith videos where they unbox the big box pack, either the Mega Man, Iron Man, or the Captain America Guile? I'm just wondering if anyone has, like, if you've seen any videos where they have the comic book is supposed to be like a blind comic book, and I'm just wondering if anyone has pulled like any of the ones that are rated, the ones that are worth what we're all kind of going for, right? Floppy posterior coming through. There we go. We dusting it off over on Twitch. Stream boo. I appreciate you coming through. We're trying to make a little noise over there on Twitch. All right, what else we got going? Anyone going for any of the Supreme stuff today? Let's go ahead and get back. Let me go ahead and take this one off of the screen. I want to talk about this collaboration that we got that's going to be coming up. Let me just close down a couple of these. How we looking for the Solomon Carhartt collab? Still a full size run over there if anyone is still trying to get their hands on that one. Concepts is sold out. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Rich Paul. I believe there's still sizes on those, or at least there was. 180 buckaroos. Yeah, full size run. Like when you have them lit like they do in this picture, that's kind of like if you can light, if you got a little spotlight, I'm guessing. They probably put on that, but it does look really nice, when you take a look at that picture. But it's hard to get that light. Most of the times the shoe's going to be a lot darker and, hard to see some of the vibrance, I guess, of that color. It does look good in like pictures like this, though, when you do put like a spotlight or something on it. Not how it's actually, going to look most times on your foot. The all maroon, I feel like we get enough of the all Almanier colorways. They did sell out really quick though on when Rich Paul dropped them on his site. They must have had a pretty limited run. I'm guessing. It looks like they did put some velvet laces on those bad boys. But let's go ahead and talk about something else. Something we got coming in 2026. 2026 also looking like it's going to be starting off like a banger as well. Definitely looking forward to it. We got some good stuff. We're going to be dropping both January and February. Looks like they're not even waiting. Looks like they're not even going to wait too long already. 2026. I think we got those Union fragments already dropping in January. I know we got a couple collabs dropping in February as well. We got also the NBA All-Star break. Lots going on, man. And I tell you what, one shoe I don't miss, Shocks. I've never been a big fan of the Shocks. I think it was because those were my El Bundy days over at the shoe department over at Nordstrom's. And there was a lot of Shocks in there. And sometimes the women in particular, there was a lot of women that played lacrosse at Arizona State. And they would come in. And there was a couple of women that had Shocks. And they would always come apart, come detached. I'd always have to return them for them. But I've never really been a big fan of them. Kind of wish they would have went with the different silhouette. What do you guys think? You got any Shocks fans? I tell you what, those Martini Rosas, though, as far as prices are concerned, those things were going for a crazy amount of money when Kendrick Lamar first wore them. I think at the Super Bowl. Did he have them on? Basically, a pretty close colorway. I mean, the colorways weren't crazy different. I believe, didn't she have a red and silver one as well? Let me go ahead and get stock of X up here. Martina Rosa. Martina Rosa. Yeah, the Martina. Yeah, there we go. The Shocks. So they got a white one, the Rosa. These ones aren't going for near as much as the white and silver. Let me go ahead and get them up on the screen. I thought there was a red color. I think these are the Kendrick. Didn't he have on the blue ones or something? Man, I don't know if they were the blue or the red. Yeah, I think they were maybe those. Those ones are kind of the ones that were giving me. The Cortez ones, though, I didn't realize how tall they were in the back. Damn. Those things, wow. I'd like to see how those feel on the foot. Yeah, the bids aren't incredibly high, but some of the last sales on some of these colorways, kind of crazy. You wouldn't think someone would pay that much for that. I don't know. I have a hard time looking at these. What, does anyone look at these and it's oh man, those are the look of they look sporty, they look fast, they look dope. That's a tough one. Maybe something a little bit more dressy, I think it's got taste above mine, the fancy, people that got really fancy taste. Kind of might like that, raised heel kind of look, Yeah. Probably doing stuff a lot more important than me, though. Yeah. Kind of got a platform on the back a little bit. All right. Let's go ahead and make a move over. We do got 3 different colorways. We haven't looked at the colorways. We got the black, silver. If you guys want to go over Supreme, we can definitely do that. Again, that's going to be dropping in 30 minutes. We can go over it shortly if you guys want. I definitely don't mind. I'm not going to be copying anything. Again, we're taking all the W's. We're trying to get the Chase B's tomorrow. Tomorrow probably going to be the best day of the week. What do we got going down in the morning? Do we got to get that Nike app open or what? Here, let me go ahead and get that one back up on the big board. Yeah, the blue colorway kind of boring. I definitely like these ones, though, better than the Martina Rosas, right? Martina Rosas, man, those are kind of tough to look at. They probably look better in person. They probably look way better in person. I don't know. These ones, I guess, are growing on me a little bit. Maybe now that I kind of look at them more. I don't know. Just the Shocks never. They just. I don't know. They I don't know what it is. Just aesthetically, it's. Some guys like blondes. Some like brunettes. I'm like, I guess, a guy that doesn't, like the like the raised backs so much. Yeah, big kid. Big kid, bro. Hey, man, sums it up perfectly. Let me say this. I don't wear high heels, Mr. Lamar. Even if you wear them on a plane, on a train to hell fame. I don't want your green eggs and ham. I mean Nike Shocks. Hey, man. The period after that summed it up the best. All right? Yeah, I don't care how fancy they are. I can't do it. For sure. If that's fashion, I'm definitely not fashion. For sure. Yeah, Flocko, the other graded comics. Flock. Yeah, I'm trying to get one of those graded comics. I haven't, but, I was going to save it. Well, not really save it, but, yeah, I was going to open it up on the video. I haven't opened my box yet. But I'm hoping I got a graded one. I've been saving that one, kind of like waiting for like a surprise. Oh, thanks. Yeah, Flockos, yeah, they've always been horrendous to me. Like, I kind of understood why the women wore them. Like, I always thought it was like, oh, they just like them because, because I sold a lot more of them to women, but, they were very expensive for the guys. Like, the guys had every color, so people were buying them, definitely. Because they also had them in the men's department, and they were expensive. I remember when they came out, like, it was like one of the most expensive shoes you could buy. So, I was already kind of like when the foam posits first came out, and like, when Jordans first came out, I could, my mom wasn't even buying me those. And then finally, when I got those, it was like, kind of then foam posits came out, and you were like, oh, fuck, I'm never going to get, you liked them, but the retail price was just like, oh, we're never getting those. I feel like that's what these were kind of to the running world. There was like, like maybe like the Jordan price level, and then the Shocks, I remember, were just like, always so much money. But they were so ugly, though. I always thought, they were just a different looking shoe. Again, there was better looking ones than not. I think when you keep the Shock, like, the blue one, I think has a little bit, the whole, like, keeping it the same color, I think you could argue that it might have, like, aesthetically look a little, I don't know, maybe more aerodynamic, I guess. I don't know. Maybe in the 90s they looked sporty. Now they just kind of looking a little slow. But with that said, I've been trying to cop a Cortez collab, and I'm not sure if I would no, I'm just kidding. I think I would, if I could get my hands on them, I would still probably cop them. Not for the toe, though, but to trade. Because I do want to get those Air Max 95. I really do like those. I really do like those. Now, I do like those LA, what about those LA colorways? Let's go over to the undefeated side of things here. Hey, man, I got a new setup behind me. I wish you guys could see it. It really is helping me out, though. It's helping me navigate. We got the monitor switcher here. And I got one of my phones also on a stand. And then, yeah, it's making things a little easier. I'm a little slow, top to bottom. So, there he is! We coming in hot. I was wondering. We up and at it early, baby.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
Good to see you. Hopefully we got some W's today. I've been definitely looking to get a couple of those out. We got a couple of the new rotational interns. We're looking to turn it up. So, even if you get some small W's, let your boy know. We got Supreme coming up the next hour. I'd like to celebrate and show a couple of these ladies off. Bulldog in the house. Yeah, definitely look like, I feel like you're going to turn an ankle in one of those bad boys. Absolutely. Yeah, we're still, one of the biggest things this morning, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be, did we get a W on the Verdy raffle? Because that might be the banger of the week, right? That might be my favorite drop of the week. Let's go ahead and look at that one. Well, that one in the Chase B. The Chase B Jumpman. I wouldn't mind getting one of those. I got to say, I'd probably trade him out, though, if we're going to be 100% honest. I guess I still got my last Jumpman jack, so I haven't gotten rid of that yet, but I also haven't worn it. I feel like it's not even on the agenda. If I had a better colorway, it might be, though. If I had a better colorway, it might be. I thought I was going to like the field jacks a little bit more than I did. But yeah, we kind of our taste on those kind of changed a little bit. There we go. First time chat over on Streambo. There we go. What's up? All right, everything over on Twitch. Again, we rock Deadstock. For all of you gamers over on Twitch, or if you just are over on Twitch watching, we rock Deadstock over there. 2Ks on the end as well. If you guys are trying to find us, appreciate all you guys coming through this morning. We kind of get into the holiday spirit a little bit. We set up the decorations. We definitely looking forward to the next week or so. And then we're going to, of course, go on a little trip. We're going to be going down to Florida. I believe we are going to also be going down to a sneaker show down there as well. And I'll let you guys know more when we get a little bit closer to it. But that's right around the corner. We're going to be starting that right in January. Mrs. Santa. Oh, interning. I'm telling you, Mrs. Santa. Shit, why do we got Mrs. Santa? Or why do we need Mrs. Santa when we got M&M lady? And we got of course, we got the holiday season. Doing his thing out there in the North Pole. Of course, Mrs. Claus and Santa also up there as well. Definitely, hopefully, being a good babysitter up there, because things are getting pretty crazy, as they like to say. And we do got a new Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat for everyone that is hotboxing this morning, saving their Christmas swag for the holidays. And no better time to get into it right now. I got the perfect soundtrack.
Oh, them not bad like the lion. I them not bad like the lion. Boy, you suspect them get fryin'.
There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. We getting after it this morning. Glad you guys could be with us. Let's go ahead and pop this one over. Yeah, we do got definitely a new little song, little background music to get us amped up a little bit, especially all my lettuce heads. We definitely looking for the hot box this morning. Yeah, if you guys aren't already in our Discord, don't miss any more content. Don't miss another shock drop, restock. We help each other get the W's. You'll see a lot of assists in the Discord. Would love to have you guys part of the family. Discord link going to be down in the video description. If you're watching on demand, it'll also be in the video description. If you're here in the chat, Old School has got it locked in right there. I'm going to go ahead and pin that one up on the top. And all you'll have to do is just click on that link. All right, let's go ahead and pop that one over. We pinning and winning is what they call it. All right. All right, yeah, let me get that one up. Oh, am I right clicking that bad boy? Okay, I think I got to refresh. Yeah, that's what it is. My page was down. We're going to be refreshing. Waves. What's happening? Waves. I got the lion. All right, there we go. Yeah, we should be Gucci over there. Old school. Yeah, let's go ahead and pin that one. All right, that should be on the top for everyone that is in the chat right now. And then, again, if you are watching on demand, it will be down in the video description. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over again. We're about 22 minutes away from the top of the hour. We do got Supreme going to be dropping at the top. Also, we are waiting for the Verdy Verdy. If you guys are just getting here, of course, we got a banger. At least we had a raffle for one last night. If you haven't already gotten a pair, I do have a pair of these, but unfortunately, I could only get this size. I think I got a men's 7. Yeah, men's 7. So I haven't done anything, haven't traded it off or anything, but that would probably be the next thing I'd be looking to do. But yeah, they did have a 10.5. They didn't have all sizes on the raffle last night, but they did have a 10.5. That was as close I could get to my size. And if we have to, we might just have to, do the old triple sock. I had the double socks out last night. Your boy was out fighting the weather. Oh, we had some pretty chilly weather. We got below zero for about 2 weeks, I would say. And it was not looking good. And then all of a sudden, one day it warmed up to 44. So it went from 10 below to 44 degrees, which felt like summer in Arizona. It was awesome. I didn't have the coat on. Took the long johns off. Holy. It was a good day. For sure. You guys would have definitely enjoyed. But yeah, we are waiting again. We are keeping an eye on the emails. Make sure you guys, if you did enter the raffle, you guys are keeping an eye on your email as well. I'm checking mine right now. Did we get one? We got nothing. And yeah, so we'll keep an eye there. Hopefully we get some in either the Discord or in the chat so we can celebrate a little bit. Again, I got a couple surprises for you guys, especially for you guys wanting to celebrate. I think you're going to like it. Wish them ski goggles. I know, 300 buckaroos. Fuck, right? All right, let's go ahead and take a quick gander. Top to bottom. Let's go ahead and take a look. Also, I'm guessing the rest of the sizes of the Aime doors also going to be dropping at 10 a.m. So if you guys did want any of those 991 made in UK V2s, those are going to be dropping on the Aime site. They did put out VIP access. If you have copped Aime door in the past, you probably got an email. I would definitely check your email if you haven't seen it in there. And you should have early access over there. But let's go ahead and pop on over. Let me go ahead and make sure that I know what we're going to be doing next. Oh, yeah, Vandy the Pink is actually dropping some indoor stuff most of the day as well. And then Aime going to be dropping in 19 minutes. If you guys did not get access, they will be dropping leftover sizes in about 19 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a look at one quick thing, and then we'll hop on over to the Supreme drop list. Get you guys nice and comfortable. Get you affiliated with everything that's going to be dropping as well as the prices. So let's go ahead and hop on over. We do got, let's see. I got to take a look. Man, we got to talk about these for an instant. Did he get his collab card pulled, or are we still doing this? Okay. Now, this one, again, is just a mock-up, but we got to take a look at it. We got the J Belvin mock-up. Is the Belvin something you guys were looking at comping? How are we feeling about these? Let me go ahead and at least get another window up so we can do a little side-by. Yeah, I think there was another one, a couple other mock-ups, but they looked pretty close. Damn, baby! Oh, man, we smoking on that dragon glass. That's straight fire. Man, that sounds like heat,
Let's
baby.
go.
Yeah, let's go. Hey, man, we making it smoky.
I'm on that good
Hey.
cushion alcohol.
My man. Hell yeah. Yeah, I don't know. These are definitely not as bad as the, I figured after the Belvin 4s, let's go ahead and pull up the Belvin 4. I don't think this is one he's too proud of, but the card should have been pulled. The card should have been pulled after someone first laid eyes on this thing. Yeah, these bad boys. Oh, my goodness. Just dusty. Just dusty. Oh, man. There we go. Smoke puff clouds. It looks like we starting to hot box like the lion.
Oi, them not bad like the lion. I them not bad like the lion. Who I disrespect them get frying.
And we get into frying. Hey, man. Good to see you guys loving the energy this morning. But, yeah, this was something that I don't know. Just haven't really gotten around. I definitely like the newer one a little bit better, the lemonade flavor. But that colored one, that's a tough color blocking as well. The wasted use fuck, yeah, no size 13s. Yeah, they had my size. I was surprised with how many sizes they had. But I ended up not even going for them. I went all in for, I still need my size in the furry ones. And I'll eventually get them. I'll eventually get them if I have to trade them out. I have a size right now, but I don't. What it's going for would be a good question. Yeah, so the Verdy. Let's see. The one I have is going for $290. Highest bid, 160. Ooh, wee. So, like, highest bid under 200. And then my size is only going for, like, 220, I guess. I'm officially, most of them going up a half size. I think now going forward, I'm going to be getting a lot more of my SBs and 10s. Feet are getting a little swollen. My hammer toe is just getting worse, you know. That hammer is looking more and more like a fucking old bidot, just an antique hammer. It's just cracking and flailing away. But yeah, not looking hot. Not looking hot. Not a lot of bitches that are gonna want to suck on the hammer toe, ladies and gentlemen. But you'd be surprised at the ones that'll choke on it a little bit and play with it a little bit. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and make a move. Again, we're about 14 minutes away. We still got a lot to talk about before the next hour. Basically, the only thing we got going down is Supreme and Aime, Dore. We might get a couple surprises, so let's throw up those shockers just for good vibes and good energy. We definitely want to get those in the wear. It's been kind of a while since our last shock drop, which is a little stunning. There's nothing more than I like to be surprised. A nice little surprise is always welcome in my world. All right, let's go ahead and make a move. Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on the email, and we still haven't seen anything. We're looking for an email from the Verdy. I did. Mr. Sheridan. Oh, no. Let's go.
Let's go.
Stinky dinky. Hold on. We need a pause from that. All right. Next up on the list is going to be probably Supreme. Oh, no. We got Gok in the house.
I'm on that good cushion alcohol.
Beans, we got Gok in the house. I wanted to talk about these a little bit. There's nothing that gets me going more than a nice, after that Yu-Gi-Oh! Collab, I'm not saying, 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 I'm I mean, these are actually, I don't think these are even mock-ups at this point, which is kind of a bummer. Because, I mean, if you compare these to the UGOs, I just don't know if they can compare. You know, I just thought the UGOs were done just all, you know, they had like the air muscle. They had a lot of cool, you know, cool things on them, especially the details. But the details, you know, look on the Air Max. Look on the window there, the air window in the back. You do got some, I guess, some flames. I would love to see a big hit, you know, like, I don't know if they would have done a hit on like the back heel or the ankle, maybe even the tongue. Put something on there. I definitely like the details in the background. Like, I do see some of them, but I don't know if that's enough. You're paying for the trademark. You might as well, you know, let's get some more of that branding on there. I do like the orange ones because they have the flames on the air bubble, but yeah, I don't think they would be enough to say no to. The Flago puked some vanilla ice cream. Holy shit, we feeding a bird over there? Oh, man. There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Yo, J-Dog! What's happening? Good morning. Good morning. Check my inbox, Bulldog. My email, bud? Yeah, I'm taking a quick gander at the email. You probably Instagram? Man, I have no W's. No W's from Verdy yet. But I tell you what, those SBs are getting a little bit closer to my price range. This is still, yeah, I mean, I do have one of the sizes, but it's not my size. But, yeah, it's getting a little bit closer to my price range here. 135. If we don't get it today, I'll definitely probably try to trade for that one. For sure. Oh, Lud's got the stock. Hey, man, do we got a restock today or what? The Gamma restock. How's that one looking? The Gamma restock. All right, I gotta go ahead and check this. All right, let's go ahead and get that one. Yeah, just checking those numbers. Yeah, we got to take a look at those foam posits. Next story we're going to is the foam posits, and we'll take a look at the Supreme drop list. Shout out Lutz. There we go for the stock numbers. What do we got here? Okay, these are the okay, we got the D-Book. And we got the D-Book All-Stars, but we got the foam posits. All right, let me go ahead and get that one up on the menu or on the monitor. There we go. So, yeah, we got the foam posits. Man, that's all we're getting, Bull? Are you serious? Damn, the foam posits, 1,238? My goodness. Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to have to go over, man. This is a good transition. This is going to be a good transition. But, hey, we got to report. When they put out these cringe lists, doesn't matter how cringe they are, we got to talk about them. The best Nike Air Foamposite Pros of all time. What a better week to rank these. And Complex puts out some hot garbage sometimes, especially on their list. This one is going to be interesting to your boy. All right, let me go ahead and pop on over. Let me make sure that we got the top 10 on this one. Do we got number 9 or we got number 8? So, yeah, I do got to go ahead and click this one. Okay, boom. And then let me just get up 2 windows so we can count these down. Big Foamposite week. Actually, not a bad Foamposite year for the, in general. Okay, let's get, okay, I got that one. So I got the quick list up. Yeah, we got the quick list up. And then we're going to have to pull, yep, there we go. That's exactly what we wanted. And they're calling this all-time ranked. Okay? All right. Well, we're going to be we're doing a little back and forth. We do got stock numbers up there. Let's go ahead and go back on over to the big board. All right, number 10. Number 10, they got the Easy. Again, this is going to be the best 10 Air Foamposite Pros. I'm going to have to see the full list again. This is my first reaction as well. We're basically seeing these together, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and pull up yeah, let's go ahead and pull up Complex. So I got one more window up there. Perfect. Okay. And then yeah, we'll go ahead and put this one. And then we got the number 10. We got the Yeezy. We had actually some good ones this year. And then I'm just gonna open up one more window. I can't believe how limited the stock actually is. That surprised me a little bit. So yeah, let me just go ahead and do a little side by side here. All right. Yeah, let's get this one back up on the big board. All right, so number 9, we got the Air Foamposite Pro Purple Camo. These did drop in 2019. By 2019, Bape was widely distributed, and Lil Wayne had finished his 5th Carter album. Gone were the glory days of full zip hoodies in 106 and Park, and in were the days of mall kiosk resale shops and fit checks on TikTok. Well, that has also changed again in 2025, I would say. The mall resale stores look like they're going out one by one. Flacco goes, J Belvin for it, man. J Belvin fours are something ferocious. All right, let's go to the number 8. Number 8 of Foamposite. Again, this is not according to me. This is according to Complex. They're bringing them the Gym Green. Very similar colorway that we got. I think the Pine Greens that we got coming up tomorrow. I believe tomorrow. Is tomorrow the right day? Tomorrow we got 2 bangers dropping. Definitely the best day of the week for drops. But this one, Foamposites, this one dropped in 2012. The Gym Green Foamposite colorway cut through like a breath of fresh air, making its iridescent color shifting upper appears a statement of subtlety. It's kind of got like an amber aesthetic. Yeah, I would say the Pine Green. If the Pine Greens are not bigger, or if the we also got the D-Book, like the What Does dropping them out too. Yeah, if the Pine Greens are not on this list, oh boy. All right, let's go to number 7. I think these would look better in the Foamposite 1, personally, if they were just all UNC. But these ones dropped in 2003. Of course, we got the UNC colorway. Then we go to the number 6 Foamposite. This is the Air Foamposite Pro in the all black colorway. These ones dropped in 2004. They officially launched in 1997. Ben Gordon actually played in the looks like this colorway when he played over at UConn. I believe Khalid Al-Amin also wore the foam posits as well. He was actually from Minnesota. Little chunky guy, but boy, oh boy, man, he could play. He could play. He was short and fat, but he was still pretty decent. Definitely had to keep an eye on him. All right, here we go. The Pine Greens, they got number 5 on the all-time list. Pine Greens also dropping tomorrow. Again, Pine Greens, stock numbers not looking real sexy. We took a look at the stock numbers earlier. If anyone does need to see them again, let's go ahead and take a quick look. Yeah, stock on these is looking a little bit slim. All right. Yeah, I just got, let's see, we also got the books dropping tomorrow. Yeah, 1,238. 1,238. Gonna be a tough one to get our mitts on. There we go. Also trying to take a lot of wallet W's right now. I know a lot of you guys are as well, with it being so close to the holidays. All right, let's go ahead and get this list knocked off because we're 1 minute away. We are 1 minute away from the Supreme drop. Also, Aime Dore. Going to be dropping the New Balance collab. Let's go to the number 4. The AirPod Foam Posit Pro in the Varsity Red colorway. We got to go all the way back to 2002. These ones dropped early 2000s. Then at number 3, we got the Air Foam Posit Dr. Doom. Damn, this one is butter. 2006, dropping in 2006, is part of the Fantastic 4-pack. The Marvel makeup was as close to a collab as Foamposite had ever seen at that time. The extremely basic color palette was overshadowed amongst the masses by the Invisible Woman, Air Force One, but mattered merely by Foamposite fans feeling seen. While these don't hold the weight of other retro releases, they play an extreme role in the arc of the model and hold up as one of the best Air Foamposite Pros of all time. Oh, that's a banger right there, boy. That's a banger. All right, let's go to the number 2. The Air Foamposite Pro Voltage. We are 1 away. And let me give you a hint. The top one dropped earlier this year. And at number 1, we got the Pearl Foamposite Pro. I know a lot of you guys also got that one in your collection from this year as well. Let me go ahead and get that one up on the big board. We got number 2 and number 1. Again, this is Courting to Complex. The Supreme drop is live. Go, go, go. All right, let's go ahead and make a move. Let me get some of these New Balance sites closed. Let's go over to the Supreme site. We'll go ahead and shop this together. Again, I'm not going to be copying anything. I guess unless, like, something crazy happens. Will goes, this list is ass. Yeah, let me know what you guys, or if you're watching this stream on demand, let me know what you guys think is maybe your top 3, or let me know where you disagree the most. Again, this was just put out by Complex, I believe yesterday is when they put this out. All right. Yeah, let me go ahead and we'll keep that one up on the main screen right there. All right, let me get that one off. Okay, let's go to the shop. All right, go, go, go. Damn, get me in there. All right, let's just look at the new stuff. Damn, the jacket already sold out. How much were these? Damn, $1,000. The Yankees, I guess, in championship jacket. Yeah, everything else. These are kind of dope. Let's see, any accessories? Yeah, the sweaters. I'm not into any of these. These are just what's his back say? Bin Laden youth? Huh. Yeah. I'm passing on nothing really that I need here. I'm definitely not a White Sox or a Yankees fan. There's some cool tees. There's a couple like decent tees. But I'm passing on everything. We got the old Davy Crockett hat right here, the old beaver fur. Or if you're shaving up on that seasonal cougar, maybe she'll have a little bit softer hair on the top, a little chinchilla. Make yourself a little fur bucket out of that, baby. There we go. We got some skis this year. Yeah, the goggles would be sweet right here. The beer goggles. Yeah, these will replace the beer goggles on Friday and Saturday night. Absolutely. Also save you from any of that grenade, debris, that grenade debris that might be flying around. Yep. Yeah. Nothing else really interesting too much over there. I guess if you're like a White Sox and a Yankees fan, it'll be a little bit more interesting. The gloves are sweet. Damn, $100. Are those leather? It must be for mechanics gloves. I'm guessing. Yeah, they gotta be leather. No, they're not. They're mesh. These are dope though. Even if you're not a Yankees fan, those are pretty dope. And that is the Supreme drop for this morning. Yeah, the windbreaker. These reminded me of like the old starter jackets. Ay. All right, what else? Aime, did Aime drop? Yeah, I think they did. Or unless maybe, if they didn't have any sizes left, then they probably didn't. Yeah, it kind of just depends how the... And again, it looked like there was a full size run yesterday when I saw the shoes. Yeah, 280 is just a tough retail to pay. 280. But it does look like... I'm not... Oh, there we go. There's sizes. Okay, so it looks like even if they are out of your size, it is still you can pre-order, or all sizes are available over there. Again, not Aime's best. They've dropped a lot of great collabs. It might be more of the colorway than anything, just that I don't need those colorways, but. Usually, Aime collabs are tough to say no to. Very tough to say no to. Yeah, 300 is heavy. That definitely made me pump the brakes. For sure. Yeah, definitely made me pump the brakes. I thought that was a brake skid, but it ended up being the opposite of that. It ended up being like a blaster. Oh, man. But yeah, they also dropped the Aime collection as well. Nothing too exciting. Yeah, I feel like the most exciting thing this morning was the New Balance concepts. Yeah, I think I got the gallery department vans coming in today. So that should be, nothing's probably going to be coming in. Like I said, we had 60, 70 mile an hour winds all night long. And then we got about 4 to 6 inches of snow. So that blew I mean, everything's just kind of a mess. So I would imagine that our packages probably got at least delayed by at least a day or two, would be my guess. But we'll have to see. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. What else we got going on, guys? I know this morning's not that dusty, is it? Got to find something at least to be entertained by, huh? All right, let's go ahead. Let's see. What do we still got to talk about? Let's see. Do we get caught up with most of the sneaker news? They got the Jordan 40s dropping in a Ferrari colorway. We didn't talk about those too much. Mike Gigliotti's got one of the ugliest pairs of 993s. I can't even believe they would even call that like an exclusive colorway. Oh, boy. That's why some skaters, they just don't have, do anything. The ones that are good at it, I feel like, stick out. And the reason why Mike Gigliotti probably hasn't had a collab in a very long time was because of the colorway that we get on that 933. And probably no other reason. But we'll take a look at that one. We also looks like we got news of the Jordan 13. Going to be dropping in the Chicago colorway. Looks like that's another spring 2026 drop. And then we also got the great Nike SB. We got the Midnight Navy. Going to be a GR colorway, but a very good GR colorway. A brown and navy color with infrared. A very, very nice looking SB. Let me go ahead and go on over to the big board and show you that one. Rami! There he is! We coming in hard! Good to see you, my boy! Good morning, good morning. Oh, shit, we got the Yankees jacket. Did we get the jacket? He goes ahead to grab the naughty Miss Claus. Taking on the elves. You dirty man. Hell yeah. Did you get the jacket, Rom? That jacket sold out so fast. It was almost crazy. But yeah, let me go ahead and pop on over. Good to see you. Happy holidays. We are here the week leading up to Christmas. We got 7 full days of Christmas. And then, of course, we're going to be bringing in the new year. And then I'm going to be going on a little trip, bringing you a little different content to you guys early 2026. But 2026 in general, looking pretty nice top to bottom. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Midnight Navy. Again, another good GR colorway. SB, been doing it. I've been getting on them a little bit about how we closed out 2025. But I'm liking the way, a new year, we flipping over a new year, and it looks like right out the rip, we're getting some decent GR colorways. I couldn't say we're getting so much on the collab side, but even on the collab side, we've gotten some decent stuff. I actually like that. What was it called? It was like a pink and it was like a waffle colorway. It was a waffle colorway. It is the collab, the Manchester Nike SB. Let me go ahead and put it on the big board. We'll talk about these for a slight second. We talked about them a little bit last week when we first saw pictures of these. But yeah, we also got the, are these the Belvins? Oh shit, wrong one. Okay, yeah, so the Manchester U. It looked like it might have started with like a decent concept, but then I don't know, due to the materials, having that white midsole, I think just is, I don't know, it's not it. I think they should have at least made the outsole. I think if they would have had the outsole right here, like a light pink colorway, then you could have maybe done something with it. But I tell you what, though, the Midnight Navy, now that's something different. Now, I like the stitching. I like the brown on the outsole. Those are put together a little bit, I feel like, a little bit more carefully. You know it, at Raleigh, big things in SB. Bronx. Oh, I forgot about the Bronx Girls Skate. Yes, we forgot about it. Yeah, the Nate Manchester. I got those up on the big board. Yeah, I don't know if I like that all white midsole and outsole. It's just, I don't know if it's doing it for me. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to the Bronx Girls either. I do like the Kirkland one though. The Kirkland one is definitely one I would like on the in the collection. I like that gray colorway. I mean, it wouldn't be a great one to skate in because the materials kind of look like a little like limber. Like they wouldn't get through much, because it's more like jersey material or like, just like athletic material. They would look more comfy as like a bed sheet. But yeah, let's get on over to the complex. Let's go ahead and take a look at that other colorway. It's going to be the Kirkland Costco SB. Let's go ahead and get this one, back up on the big board. Yeah, it's just kind of got like those, I don't know, like you'd have like a comfortable shirt or a comfortable pair of sweatpants. It's got that material. But they are pretty sweet. Yeah, size 11. I've been throwing a lot of assists. You know it. I've been working on that, that backdoor pass. No diddy. And not that backdoor pass. I've been working on behind the back pass. Is what I'm talking about. That no looker. Yeah, we've been going through it. Oh, it's that Velcro. It's that Velcro swoosh. Damn, Rom, I didn't know they had a Velcro. Man, we haven't had have we had a Velcro one in a while? Let me go and take a look at that picture. Yeah, I think we got a better picture here in the DM. Damn, look at those. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. Let's get that one back on the billboard. Oh man. Those I don't know about those insoles though. Oh boy. Yeah, those insoles are going to be some tough getting used to. It looks like there's like a cookie jar. I do not like the gradient laces either, or like the cookie laces. Those are tough. Yeah, I think I would just have to put like the white laces or maybe like give me some pink laces. Not liking the light yellow. I don't know. These aren't doing it for me. Looking more like a graham cracker. Yeah. Maybe I do like, okay, so we got the brown. I mean, I do appreciate that one a little bit more because it looks like it's got, you can see the texture a little bit better. I do think the pink works the best, but yeah, not loving how that's turning out, More like molasses than gingerbread, I feel like. Unfortunately. Like, again, I do like that you can see the details there, kind of the waffle print there. But yeah, I do not like the insole, not really the laces. And I think the outsole should have. And if they're going to do a cookie, I think like a cookie crisp, kind of like the Jordan Poole GT Cut 3. I think that would just look better in like an SB. Like think of the Poole GT in like think of that SB, but in the GT shape. The cookies, the GT. Then yeah, if they would make that same SB, but give me like that, I just think that, I don't know, that insole, it just doesn't mesh well. It almost meshes like marble. Marble's got, I guess, I don't know. You either love it or you don't. But if you don't like it, I feel like it kind of can look similar. Yeah. The midsole might represent the milk for the a lot of milk. Yeah, that does make a good point, but it just doesn't look good. I don't know. I don't like SBs that are all like one color midsole. I don't think I have even too many of them. That have like the outsole and the midsole are the same color and the stitching. So you got the stitching, midsole, and outsole all like white on white. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. I also don't necessarily like it when they do black either. I think the last SB that I got that was like that was my Supreme SB collab. The black one, I believe, has a black midsole. But that one actually looked pretty good. Robbie goes, he's anti-cookies. Oh, I love cookies. Big cookie monster guy. I don't like the dusty cookies. I don't like the cookies that are dry, like the biscuit cookies. I feel like I like the sugar cookie. I like the what are they called? The ones with the monster cookie. I like the one with the frosting on it. And I feel like these are like the biscuit cookies. Like more something that you would eat with a cup of coffee, let's just say. And I feel like they have a drastically different look. A little bit less sugar. They break apart a lot easier. These ones actually kind of, especially the insole, kind of gives me like that like holiday Christmas cookie vibe. Or, something that comes in a tin. Like if your cookies are like Peronis or they come in a tin, I feel like, yeah. You like something moist in your mouth. I mean, unfortunately, the drier it gets, the more I don't like them. No, did he? No, what's happening? Hey, man, he's saving me from the dust. Hey, man, good to see you. Good morning. We're getting after it on Thursday, getting closer to the weekend. Trying to get that energy up. We're looking forward to it. Of course, we got also holidays next week. We're going to try to get through also, even on the slow days. We're going to try to bring you guys something each and every day. Last 7 days till Christmas. There you go, Fall Dog. Just keep it. Yeah, that is the best emoji right there. That cookie graphic is like perfect. You give me those graphics, you give me that nice like chip to like, that those got to be a little bit more orangey. Just, so we can get more visual vibes. But yeah, you got to give me a lot of chocolate chips. You can't give me the graham cracker look. You can't give me the cookie that's going to break apart as soon as the cookie where you need, I need the moist cookie. God damn it. And it needs to have a little frosting on it or a lot of chocolate chips. Holy shit, we got the V-Bucks. Oh, Rami, I thought that was going to say, I just grabbed some V-Bucks. Oh, man. The Muhammad Ali. Oh, I got to see those. White shoe from Shoe Palace. Trying to find the brown inner size. Is that like the Gary V's? Oh, man, you got to send me a picture of those, Rami. Flacco Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. My man is on another planet right now. I'm high like the lion.
Oi, them not bad like the lion. Them not bad like the lion. Boy, you suspect them get fried.
You suspect they get fried. Hey, man, good to see you, Smoke Puff Clouds, in the chat. Loving the energy this morning. Good morning / afternoon. We're getting a little bit closer to that afternoon hour. We just recently had the Supreme drop. We're talking about some of the upcoming SBs that are going to be dropping early 2026. Looks like going to be a pretty good start to the year for some of the GR colorways. But some of the collabs, I would say we might have to wait a couple months before we get some of the bangers. We were just talking about the Dusty, the Flax, the Nate Manchesters. But I'll take that because we got a couple. We got the Fragment drop coming out right off. Oh, I just spilled. Yeah, we got the Fragment. We got the triple collab. We got some good stuff dropping early January. If we can navigate that, we'll go over everything probably when it gets a little bit closer, probably after the holidays, or maybe we can do it one of the days where we don't really have anything dropping. Because as we get closer to the holidays, you never know when there's going to be a surprise. Of course, we are in our peak flossing season mode, which is definitely the mode I feel like most stuff goes down in. So we've been looking forward to that as well. I believe, we do got a couple good things also going to be dropped. We got Vibrating Girl as well. Someone tell me they got a W. Did we get a Carhartt Solomon? Did we get a New Balance this morning? Well, we got a new intern girl, and we loved the way her audition went. But nonetheless, congratulations. I know we at least had one earlier this morning. Let's keep them coming in. That's what we need more of. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop that one over. She will be with us more. So we have the new intern, and she likes to turn it up, but she only turns it up for big W's. And I'm telling you, we're looking forward only during the holidays. We bring her out for the next 7 days. She will be here. Let us know if you guys get that W. These GT futures, oh, bro, unknown. Man, yeah, I don't know how I've felt. I don't know how I felt about those GT futures. At first, like when I first saw them off the rip, I kind of was like, oh, those are like the Hyperflight, you know, a little bit like the Jason Williams, like back, you know, like the early 90s. I was kind of getting those vibes a little bit, but then the more I looked at them, the more I saw Wale take pictures in them, the more I did not like around the ankle. And I don't know if I like that ankle. The ankle just comes up kind of high, and I think they look good if you have like baggy pants on. They look really good. Rami said check IGDM for the superstars. All right, my boy, thank you for sending that over. Yeah, I want to take a look at those bad boys. Let's go right here. The Monomet. I think I've seen him. But let me just go ahead and give it a quick little pause here. Let me get this one out. All right. Yeah, we got the Muhammad Ali's right over here. The Thrilla in Manila. Damn, bro. Yo, those brown ones look like rich mahogany. Anchorman would say, mahogany. Oh man, look at how dope the insoles are. That little boxing glove keychain, kind of a neat memento right there as well. Yeah, I have not seen these. We've gotten a lot of Adidas, like especially Superstar collabs, but yeah, this one is not ringing any bells. Like the off-white colorway would be a lot easier to wear. And it just kind of gives me like the Everlast vibes, you know, that's on like the punching bags, kind of like the tongue. The Adidas tongue kind of looks like an Everlast tag. I think it's not Everlast, the singer. We'll make the ends. Some people will rob the mother for the ends. Not that Everlast, but the punching bag. I think that's what it is. Yeah, the brown ones are a little shiny for me. I definitely like the white ones better. I'd like to see how they're packaged though. Like that's the cool part. It looks like some of the details there. I'm young, I'm handsome, I'm fast. I can't possibly be beat, bro. That is the attitude that I would have loved Muhammad Ali. Man, I wish he could have been. Yeah, this is not Gary. I thought it was a Gary V. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, that ain't right. Like the V-Bucks. Eminem killed Whitey Ford. So I got my wife the white pair. She needs the brown, but it's only a Shoe Palace exclusive. Yeah, I really like the white ones. I mean, the brown ones are dope too, but they would just it's a tough colorway to wear for me, at least. Oh man, those are crazy. Mr. Sheridan, what do you think of the 4016s? Are the 4016s the Ferrari? I think those are the Ferrari 40. Because they're if not, we're gonna look at the Ferrari 40. Yeah, let me just get it on the other window. But yeah, the let's see, the Ferrari 40 was the yeah, I think we had them over on Just Fresh. Yeah, these ones. I think these are the 4014. Sorry, the 4014. I just think the Jordan 14, just the shape of the Jordan 14 just looks like so much like more like deadly or like sporty. You know, the front to the Jordan 14. So I think these still look good. I mean, I think that colorway would look good on a lot of things. I just think it flows really good with the shoe, but it definitely looks better on the 14, in my opinion. The 14 is just shaped. The 14 shape is just more aggressive, you know? This like looks more like a turtle, where like the 14 looks more like a cobra, or like a, you know, like something that's just a little bit quicker, just like the shape and then the front of the shoe. But it still looks good. It's still a good looking colorway. The 40, okay. Let me go ahead and pop that one up. Okay, so yeah, it wasn't this one. Let's go to the upcoming. Yeah, the 4014. Okay, so we do got stock numbers also on the What the Books. If anyone does want those stock numbers, let me know. They will be dropping tomorrow morning. Thank you, Luds, and thank you, Bulldog, for sending over those stock numbers early for us, so we can take a quick gander at those. All right, so yeah, we got the GTs right there. Cheesy! There we go. We in it to win it. Big salutes. Good to see you, player. Good morning. What's happening in your world? Tell me something good. What do we got going on this weekend? Close to the holidays, what are we cooking? Making some of those gingerbread cookies. My man, good to see you. Another legend in the building.
Another one.
All right, I got to get over to the sneakers link right there. Yeah, we also got the 8s. If you did not get exclusive access, don't worry about it. You'll have another opportunity on Saturday. Lots of sizes over on JD Sports and Finish Line. Shouldn't have a problem getting those. There they are, the 4016s, bro. No, they did just like they did to the 4014s. Okay, so they took the 16 and just basically put it on a 40. I like it. I got to say, I'm not a big 16 fan, but dude, give me a 4016. You know? I like that. What are we calling that? What do we call those things? Mnemonic device? I'm a little Riri. Oh, no, mnemonic device. Mnemonic device. Where you take like the first letter of like every. Like that's how I learned the planets. My very eager mother just served me 9 pizzas. Wow. I don't even want to get into it. Wish the What the Books had the pages tab on the back. Man. Yeah, I mean, we can go. I mean, like, speaking of, here, let me get a Jordan 16 up. Let me get one of the 16s. Yeah, there we go. Here's the Wilson Smith design this. So this is a little 2K design right here. I don't know if you youngsters in the chat, I don't know if you guys know anything about these. God damn. Robbie goes, just give me 40 in a brown paper bag and we're good. Yeah. Absolutely. Maybe a 40, a 12 pack, and maybe a, what would you call those? What are they called? The, but I know what you're saying. Just to make it a little fun. That lace shroud looks interesting. It does. Like, that's actually, it looks like, oh, no. Oh, I thought they laced, that is going to be interesting. Yeah, how they, instead of Just the shape of the thing that goes over the shoe. I don't hate him. I don't hate him at all. And I'm glad we were looking at the Ferrari, the 14s. That was like a perfect segue right into this. These, yeah, dude, I like them. Yeah, I really like them. I just really like the shape of the 40. So far, the 40 is already a mashup of like 4 different Jordans. But I'm telling you, like, you can put, they've mixed them with now a couple. I would like to see probably more, like, styles get mixed. But it seems like this 40 is a pretty universal silhouette. You plug it into anything, and it looks like, kind of like the D-Book 1. You plug that into any Air Force One colorway, and usually you're going to get a pretty decent banger. That's kind of like the Jordan 40. From what we've been seeing, I would love to see the 40-15. I would love to see the 40-15. That would be interesting. Ah, dang it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting the. Honestly, I would not mind getting this shoe. And I've been having trouble getting the 40s anyway. I just recently got a pair, but it was, it was like the undefeated. It was like the green colorway. I just wanted to try them on. Yeah. Unknown goes, the GT Futures are absolutely embarrassing. Over half of them will be returned. I'm sure the shoe kind of got, oh no. It was that bad? I know, holy shit. That dusty. Well, we need the... He goes, I got a sale on them already. Damn. I heard also on the Wale GT Futures that like some of the gradient colorway like wasn't hitting good. Also kind of heard about that. That the gradient like seemed to, it was off. All right. What else we got? Yeah, we already went down. Yeah, let's look at those D-Books. Let's look at those D-Books. Let me go ahead and get... let me get the D-Books up, and then we'll take a look at the stock numbers, because I haven't really looked at the stock numbers that closely. Man, look at those D-Books, the torched ones. Those are just like, man, I don't know what they were trying to do with the D-Books. We know the rollout has been almost as bad as the Curry rollouts, early days of Under Armour. Those were some dusty days. But we're seeing it again. I feel like they butchered like a really good silhouette. Hopefully they don't butcher this one, because I actually want this one. And I've been holding off just because I've been so disappointed. We'll see what the D-Book 2 has to offer. It looks like that silhouette is going to be another real easy one to work with. But it's like where you can put literally any color on it, and it should be like a banger. And they don't consistently drop any of them, is what it seems like. But this one is pretty dope. I always liked the What The shoes. Like, this wasn't a must cop, but I wouldn't mind getting it in the collection. Let me go ahead and get the stock numbers, because I'm guessing the stock numbers are probably going to be pretty limited. And make sure we're checking our emails as well. Remember the Verdy Nike SB dubs are going to be going out. Stock is going to be next to impossible, guys. Let me put the stock numbers up on the big board. Stock going to be next to impossible. We literally got 1,307. We're looking at under 100 in most sizes, unfortunately. Unknown said GT more dustiest shoe of 25. Interesting. Man, yeah, we got to, I feel like a pretty good like a pretty good amount of them. That might be a tough one. Aside from the fit, the gradients are not perfect. the 3M overlay scratches off. Oh, it does scratch off. So it's going to look weird after a few wears. When the light hits it overall, there's nothing good about this shoe. Really? I'm surprised they didn't like use any branding or, you know, we also saw that gradient colorway. Remember on the Wembies? Victor Wembanyama also had the GT Future. That was the first time I saw the gradient colorway. Yeah, the Nike GT. It was like the yeah, I'll pull it up here. Yeah, this was AJ DeBenza. I probably butchered that name, but yeah, I thought Wembanyama also wore this colorway. I could be wrong, but yeah, this one also had kind of a gradient look to it, which you couldn't see it real close, so you didn't know like how good the gradient was, but it looked like it could have, you know, potentially been a little dusty. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Here's the GT Future. This is the Wale's on the right side of the screen. This is the shoe we're even talking about. Yeah, it doesn't matter which one I see. They all look different. The gradient in these all look different. Yeah, that's interesting. And then also, earlier in the year, we saw Wale wearing these. These like, I feel like we saw in January or February of 2025. So early in the year, this was the first one I was like, oh, those shoes look dope, you know? But the more I saw that, like, the ankle is a tough one to get used to, that, like, the high tongue and the ankle. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know. You got to get used to it. I think they do look a lot better with pants. But yeah, this was probably my like favorite colorway that I saw previous to any of them dropping. It's almost like that Grinch colorway. But yeah, let's get back on over to the D-Book side of things. Again, these are going to be dropping tomorrow morning. We also got the Foamposite Pros. Don't forget to remind all your homies with the foamies. Don't let them forget about this one. And then of course on Saturday, we don't got the Chase B's dropping. I thought we had a Nike sneakers app release of the Chase B's. Yeah. Gok says the Chase B tomorrow. Okay. That's what I thought. I just didn't see him on the 19th. And I was, looking, I was a little heartbroken. I'm not going to lie. Didn't load up. Okay. That's what we had on the schedule. I had a big star on Thursday and Friday. So, yeah, we definitely getting lit tomorrow. Hopefully, we're going to end this one with a bang. Not only the sneaker season, but also the new year, which is also, of course, about 11 days away. And early January, we're going to be going where the sun's a little brighter. We're going to be going against some of that Florida sun. Gok said, need the Chase B's, bro. I think, dude, if there's anyone that can get a pair of those, Gok is my guy. Especially in his size. It's that size 8. I'm telling you, you can always slide a low-key dub under the radar. But, man, let's get it. Let's get it. Hell yeah. End the week with a bang. We also got the All-Stars dropping. Palace even has a decent drop tomorrow as well. Going to be going live. A little bit of something for everyone. All right. And then, what else we got going on? I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more going on this morning. You know, kind of a New Balance morning, I got to say. I would have been pretty hurt if I wouldn't have gotten that Concepts. I got to say. Yeah, so, I'm thankful that they did send out early access. JD Sports always saves me. And now we got a new savior. I feel like it definitely helps out. It definitely helps out. That's for sure. Also, I would have thought we would have gotten another W. You know, I don't think I would have gotten the W if I wouldn't have gotten like early access. So both, like whether it's at Finish Line, JD Sports, or if it's at somewhere like Concepts, Kith, that early access definitely helps. I'm still trying to get my points up in some of the places. Like I definitely don't have early access everywhere, but I feel like I'm checking off the boxes slowly but surely, one at a time. But we're definitely getting, more and more as time passes. That's for sure. Mo said there's a 5 and a 5.5. Mo said they dropped over at Dover Street Market. Unfortunately, did not know about. Unknown Grail said, who going for the ALD today? Oh, man, I had to pass. On those. The only one I went for, I went for the Concepts today, and I got the L, but I had picked them up earlier in the week. I had gotten early access. Yeah. Flacco's not ugly, but a little funky dunky. A little stanky danky. For sure. A little weird. Absolutely. Hell yeah. Mr. Sheridan, Sneaker Politics got the raffle. If you guys are still, joining, still a few, looks like raffles open. Get in them. So it gives yourself, some more opportunities to finesse that W. Looks like this one is going to open. That link that Mr. Sheridan just put in there, that one is going to be opening in, looks like an hour. So get into that if you can. It shouldn't take you too long. Real easy one to enter. Let me go ahead and show you my screen, show you what I'm talking about again. Mr. Sheridan's got the link right there in the chat. Let me show you what I'm looking at. We are over on Sneaker Politics. Looks like it's going to be a little EQL raffle for you guys. Let's go ahead and pop this one over. I'll show you what I'm looking at on my screen. All right, there we go. We got the Jumpman Jacks. Probably not gonna be open for too long. Old school, yeah. The E.T. from home. Oh, phone home. Never mind. I've always butchered the words on that one. But yeah, the E.T. extraterrestrial, which is actually kind of a sweet collab, I gotta say. Let's go ahead and take a look just to kind of see what we're gonna be working with. Old School does have that unboxing. Let me go ahead and move that one right over. Yeah, there we go. Again, you will be able to enter the Chase B raffle in about an hour and 13 minutes. Noon Central Time. 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. for my family out on the Pacific time zone. That is when this will be opening up for you guys over there. Let me go ahead and show my screen right here so we can see. Dude, I might have to get those, bro. Details on those kind of looking nice. Oh, boy. All right. Yeah, let me go ahead and blow that one up so we can see it a little bit bigger. No diddy. Yeah, I do got the Travis. I am going to close a couple of these. I'm going to close Supreme Aime. And then I'll probably close the Jordan link as well. Yeah, we definitely don't need the Balvin. I haven't seen any. Has anyone gotten a dub on the Verdy SBs? Haven't seen anything yet. So let's go ahead and take a quick gander. This is the upcoming Puma collaboration. Again, E.T. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this one. Oh, man. Like, the details on this are pretty dope. It kind of reminds me also of the what is it? Dark Side of the Moon. It is just the next, or I'm just another, or who sings that? Pink Floyd. Yeah, it kind of looks like the Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon CD. This would have almost been cool, even if you would have done like a collaboration between like the Wizard of Oz and Pink Floyd. Like when you listen to Dark Side of the Moon, you listen to the album and then you put the Wizard of Oz on. And then you just play the Wizard of Oz on mute and then the whole CD. That would have been like a dope combo to come out with a collab. And this one kind of reminds me of it just because what it looks like visually, but I mean, the ET is a good start, but I would love like a sneaker brand to do like the collab, like the Wizard of Oz and like Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon, and combine those two. Even if you had to do like a sneaker pack, that'd be really, really sick. I was blown away the first time I ever watched the Wizard of Oz and they had the Dark Side of the Moon playing in the background. The background. It was just blue. It was insane. Whoa. Absolutely. There we go. Turtle Dick in the house. Gang, gang, baby. You know what we hotboxing this morning.
I'm on that good
Good to
cushion
see you,
alcohol.
my boy. Big salute. You know we got a new theme song for that lettuce. There we go. We highlight the.
Oi, them not bad like the lion. I them not bad like the lion. Boy, you suspect them get frying.
We're gonna get frying just like the lion. Absolutely. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Good to see you guys. Yeah, let's get it back over to the extraterrestrial. All right, here we go. Yeah, they kind of do look interesting, I will say. The collab's sick. You know, it's no Galaxy, you know, it doesn't have like the Galaxy Foamposite graphics. Oh, man. That's crazy. That's Mikey goes, oh gosh, giving me PTSD. Roommate in college left his stereo alarm on over the weekend. That Pink Floyd album over and over. On and on. It's just hell yeah. You know it. Yeah, kind of an interesting look. I like the inside of it. Oh, there we go. Yeah. You know who E.T. kind of looks like? E.T. All right, I don't know if I got the pic. Yeah, there's a pic of E.T. with a wig on, and he looks just like Emmanuel Macron's wife. It's I'm trying to find a picture of it. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Man, this would be epic. Yeah, we'll do it like a side by side. That's probably the one we want to look at right there. Yeah, we'll do that one, and then man, E.T. With the wig. Let's see if I can get it up here. Oh man, it makes me laugh every time. All right. All right, come on, give me some of those. I know she doesn't wear a wig. Yeah, I don't know how to pull up the image of that ET picture with the wig on. Yeah. Come on. You guys are going to love it, bro. I got to find this. Yeah, what's the name? Oh, man, yeah. Oh, yeah. Brigitte. There we go. Brigitte. Macron. And in ET wig. I don't know if we can see that. Yo, got it. Yes. All right, I gotta get both of these open. But yeah, this is I always I love it. All right, so this is what ET looks like with a wig. All right, right here. And then I'll pull up. Yeah, I'll pull up Emmanuel Macron's wife. Or, slash husband. All right. Let's go ahead and put up the images. So, yeah, when I see, like, the ET, it kind of always reminds me of, like, when I see any of the ET pictures, it always kind of reminds me of, look exactly. Oh, man. It's not very nice. But it is funny. And E.T., one of my favorite movies all time. One of my favorite movies all time. But yeah, that's kind of what I don't know, for some reason, whenever I think of E.T. now, I always think of him with this fucking wig on. And then that wrinkly face kind of looking like, yeah. Anyways. Just a short little, shortcut, I guess. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. All right, what do we got next? We're almost we're almost done at this point. All right. Oh yeah, this would have been probably a better picture to like compare it to. I don't know if I can pull that one up. Yeah, where it's got them like both in it. Yeah. Yeah, where they kind of look like each other. All right, let me go ahead and pop that one over. Yeah, then we got a picture of both of them. And it's just, I don't know why E.T. E.T.'s the best, right? Yeah. Kind of gives me like similar vibes. All right. Next story. Kind of a weird little side note we went on there. It's amazing sometimes how, like, when you see something, like how they'll look like other people, or you'll just like see it, you know? You'll like see someone and you're like, oh, it looks just like that character. Yeah. All right. All right, let's go ahead and move off of the ET collaboration. All right, what do we got next? I believe, let's go ahead and pop on over. We're just about 3 minutes away from the 11 o'clock hour. Not too much going to be going down. Again, probably, I don't know, tomorrow. I'm hoping I get my gallery departments today. I've been kind of getting a lot of my, like, orders that I ordered late November. Starting to get all that stuff in. Let me make sure that we went over everything. I think we're all caught up with all the news I wanted to go over. Yeah, the Aime Jordan 4s. I forgot to talk about these. We'll talk about these, and I'll let you guys get ripping. Well, we'll see if anything drops at the top of the hour, and then I'll let you guys get ripping from there. All right. But yeah, we got the undefeated. We've seen a bunch of the good undefeated 95 colorways. We saw the La Brea or the LA colorway. It looks like this one is only going to be dropping in like 2,000. I believe the stock on these is like 2,000. I actually don't mind these. Like, I wish the Aime ones would have actually looked like these. So let me go ahead and blow those up. Yeah, there we go. You guys can see those right in the middle. Like, I don't mind that gradient colorway. I don't think those look bad. Like, I just like the materials a little bit better than the Aime one. But this, 2,000. They are going to be numbered pairs. But these will be dropping exclusively out in LA. I believe they're going to be dropping at their different locations, but yeah, they are going to be tough to get your hands on. And this colorway looks so much different than like the Shanghai exclusive. I mean, I probably like I would say I probably like the neon ones the best. Like when we look at the pack here, let me, I'll get them up here so we can look at all of them. All right, there we go. Yeah, let me go ahead and flip this one up on the big board. Probably my favorite one is like the neon green colorway. I like the materials they used. They're just gonna really be tough to get our hands on. Yeah, this one, the neon green one, might be like my favorite. But I don't know. I like the yellow one a lot. The blue one is probably my least favorite. They're still clean, though. I mean, I would take any of these. But definitely, probably the best 95s, maybe of the year. Yeah, we also got I forgot about the red one. Yeah, red one's a pretty good colorway, too. But yeah, I kind of like the LA one a lot more than I thought I would have, I guess. JD is up, restock! Gang, gang, baby! Let's go. A really good year for Air Max 95s, though, this year. Oh, I accidentally opened up my my Nike sneakers app. There we go! Locked and loaded. How we looking? How we looking? How we looking? Was able to get through. Go, go, go. Man, we got the firebox on, I'm telling you. Getting a little warm in my neck of the woods. Gotta be the puppy over there just sawing some Z's. All right, what do we got? Yeah, I'm not able to get in the queue. Zooted and booted. Yeah, I'm queued up on my other one. Gok said my free pair of Kith Asics gel kind of. Oh no, my favorite one. Yeah, I forgot about the Naruto. Or no, the Joey. Oh man, which one was it that dropped earlier this year? Gok, you got a dub on him. Yeah, those I think are my favorite Air Max 95 collab. There were some good ones. Good year for the 95. I just wish they would be a little bit more comfortable for your boy. But yeah, we trying to get in. There we go. Yeah, I got to close a couple of these windows. Oh yeah, the ET pack. All right. Yeah, we're still waiting and getting in. I am in the queue on both of my accounts. We could probably open up another link. Yeah, means we already went through all of the foam posits this morning. I got through. Yeah, I could probably put it up on the monitor. It is trying to get through there. All right, there we go. Yeah, here's my other phone. Yeah, I'm trying to work my way through that second queue right there. Oh, we got through on our other phone. Oh, they closed it up on us. There we go. Holiday drop. I got men's and kids EA. Oh, we got to get EA for the Bugs Bunny. Is this one EA only? Damn, we don't got the gammas. Status exclusive. Oh, no. Yep, there we go. Unbelievable. Yeah, we're not looking. I don't have any. Yeah, at least not for the gammas. We got another Dubski. Let's go. We spinning, we winning. We celebrating each W this morning. 1, 2, 3, got him. Hey, man, let's keep them coming in. One at a time. Yeah, I'm still waiting to get in there. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see if I can't open one of those up. It's not looking great. Not looking great over on JD. At least not for the gammas. Yeah, my other window didn't even open. Ay. All right, there we go. Yeah, let's just see what happens. There we go. Sign in. Yeah, there we go. I just got to re-sign into my Twitter account. Yeah, I got EA on Bugs. I'm going to get them with the discount. Yeah, shit, they didn't give me, I got no access. They keeping me out of that access. But yeah, I just wanted a pair of an extra pair of the gammas. I got one pair coming. I thought I could have maybe gotten, one more. Fuck. Yeah, sneaker. There we go. Yeah, sneaker vision. I got EA Tuesday and Wednesday. Oh, okay, so in store. The Bugs Bunny only. There we go. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like just the small sizes. I wasn't sure if they had the gammas for adults. That's what I really wanted. Adult sizing on, I thought we could have made something happen there. Yeah, the Bugs, but I ended up not copping the Bugs. Yeah, because I ended up copping the the playoff 8s. I got the Soulfly 8s. And then I got the Aqua 8s. And that's enough. Unknown says I'm thinking about selling my gams. Well, they got some good value. Definitely got some good value to them. It's a tough one to get rid of though as well. Tough one to get rid of, but again, yeah, I think they're going for it. You do got some, some good trade bait. If that is something that you're going to be interested in, if you got your eyes on anything else. There's definitely 11s I like better. But, the Space Jam ones that are going to be dropping next year, one in particular is also a banger, in my opinion, as well. Let's go ahead and take a look. What the gammas are right now. See what they're going for. But there we go, outside the box, and that Lud was having a player. Good Big salutes, man. Good to see you. We just taken a quick gander at some of the pricing. Let me go ahead and give you the proper introduction. Good to see you guys. Good morning. How'd we do this morning, lads? We comp anything this week, or has it been kind of a low-key week this week, or how are we playing it? All right, yeah, we should have everything up. Yeah, we got Eminem Boy for the end of the show. Oh, yeah, we should be good. There we go. Yeah, gonna be a good ender this morning, ladies and gentlemen. A morning, Bulls. That's a proper good morning. Good to see you. Know it. We trying to make a little noise over here. I've been a little slow this morning. The Verdy wins, going out. Gang, let's go.
Let's go.
Come on now. Let's get this dub. I just poured me one.
Oh, a little bit of the bubbly.
You know it. Let's get ready. Man. If I can get a dub on the raffle, on the Verdy raffle, Chase B-site would be pretty insane. Yo, bro, we got a dub on the Chase B-site. Not too bad. Got him. Hey, let's keep them coming in. You know it. Hey, man, congratulations. Congratulations. That's a big dub, lad. Didn't you hit on the last Travis Scott? On the Travis Scott site too? My man, we spinning, we winning. I'm on that
good cushion.
pretty much. Overall quality just not worth the $250. The first Gamma's build quality was way better when the patent leather is soft. Yeah, and there's a lot more patent leather on this one. I like, the above the mudguard. I noticed it is a lot thicker. But yeah, good one to trade out. Definitely can get yourself a little bit of a value, whether you trade or you just grab the money. You know it. How many Gammas did you get, Lud? Did we get a lot of those pairs? You know it. Yeah, well, what about the foam posits? Are we going for the foam posits tomorrow morning? Because we'll have another opportunity to grab the Chase Bs. We got the Palace drop tomorrow. We got the Chase Bs. And then we also have the foam posits. But everything is looking really slim, really limited. As far as the stock is looking, pretty limited, especially on the D-books and on the foam posits. At least over on the Nike sneakers app. 0 Gammas? Oh, bro. Oh, you were at Universal, though. Hey, that's a fun. I think I would rather be at Universal for the day than copping Gammas. Hell yeah. Oh, we'll just have to make up for it. When you have those days at Universal, you just have to make up for it. And I think we'll be able to do some damage. Because, again, early January, it's looking like we'll get, quite a few, like, Wallet W days. But there's also a couple bangers sprinkled in there. So sometimes I get surprised at what drops in January. Usually we got the SB4s and maybe an Air Force One SB dropping this year. And then, of course, we got that triple collab Fragment Union and Jordan looking to drop usually in January as well. Bulldog, you got 10, bro. 10 of them? 10 total. Damn, I think you had like 6 or 7. I got 3 more, my boy. Gang, let's go. Hell yeah. There we go. Didn't make it in time to grab one at Dick's. I'm sure you had plenty time at Dick's. That's what they all say. Hell yeah. Let's go. That's a pretty good haul there, my boy. Pretty good haul. Well done. Very well done. All right, let me go ahead and go take a look at the monitor, see if we got anything else catching our eye. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, I wish Supreme would have been, a little bit more fruitful. Oh, we also have the Cactus Plant Flea Market drop. I believe goes live tomorrow, as well. We also have Jound. Jound dropped some stuff this morning. For those of you guys that pre-ordered the New Balance, they also had a collection that dropped really early this morning. I think it went live at 8 Central, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. For you guys out on the Pacific Coast. It was more of like a waffle collection. Nothing great. And of course, a lot of people putting out the, last drop before Christmas. Even though, if you order today, probably a lot of it you won't get before Christmas. So, yeah, we are definitely rounding out the last few days of our peak flossing season. 2026, I think, is going to be just as good as 2025. Really looking forward to it. Yeah. Bulldog said most of the gammas are coming via the ship to me option. Yeah, usually I feel like a little bit more convenient, right? Oh man, I got we got some Bing Crosby in the background. Yeah, we listened to some Bing there in the back. Tell you what, that guy can really throw down a D minor, right? That low, that E major. Yeah. Unknown Grails goes, I'm going to trade him towards the Brunson. Bro, that Brunson Kobe 6 is nice. The Brunson Kobe 6 is nice. I will give you that, man. I'm still kind of, I'm still in a pretty bad mood that I took the L on those. That one didn't feel too good. That one a little bit worse. All right, what else we got? I think we got a decent day tomorrow. I want to save a little bit of energy for tomorrow morning. Again, I'm in a prime time blizzard right now. Your boy getting a little cabin fever. Stormed in, can't go anywhere right now. Can't see anything. We got zero viz. It's mostly stopped snowing. It's mostly just blowing right now, but it's going to be trouble if it does pick up at all. Because, again, wind is even died down a little bit. It was like 60 to 70 last night. Turtle Dick got the gammas from JD. Let's go. One from Champs. Gonna sell today for $350, my man. Making those buckaroos, baby.
Let's go.
Hey, man, I love to hear sales like that. Nothing wrong with a good come up like that. Also, we're going to have some more Vibrating Angels are going to be joining our newest intern. You don't want to miss it. Tomorrow, we also got a new lineup going to be coming through here. And Saturday, we also got a pretty nice lineup. I think you guys will be pretty happy about as well. We definitely looking to turn it up, looking to celebrate your guys' W, give you some of that good content before 2025 comes to an end. And it looks like, by the looks of it, again, 2026, we keeping the pedal to the metal. That was zero viz, zero riz. Baby, we screwed. The zero viz, we might have there might be a little uptick in that. We might have something to look forward to. The grenades look a little bit better in the zero viz. But yeah, zero riz, we fucked. We fucked. Absolutely. Yeah, we also got the Jordan 13 and the True Red also coming in 2026. It's going to be a good one. Well, let me take one quick gander at my email. Let me take one last look at the email. Did we get a W? I don't see anything. Unless we got it in our junk mail. They did us dirty again. Oh boy. Yeah, they doing us dirty one last time. Unfortunately, yeah, we got from the Bravest. Nothing from Verdy, at least not yet. That's a bummer. And I think I only entered like one time, so I didn't give myself probably too good of a shot to get my size in these, unfortunately. Yeah. All right. Let's see. What else we got? Anything before we get ripping? Anyone have anything they wanted to add or talk about? Tomorrow we'll probably get fired up. But definitely before, probably around the same time, I would say. Unless I let you guys know in the Discord, but I'll definitely put out a thumbnail when I get it loaded up. Also put one out in the Discord. Even if you're not copping tomorrow, definitely come through. We'll have some fun, festive celebrations and some festive activities planned for tomorrow. Getting them all in before Christmas Eve over here on the channel. I think that'll probably be the best. Anything else you guys wanted to mention before we get going? Any drops we got going on later today? Maybe I didn't get to. All right, let's go ahead and pop that one up. We got some phone calls. Oh, the Year of the Horse, the Jordan 1 Year of the Horse. Yeah, I did see the wildest sneaker stories of 2025. We might go over that a little bit tomorrow. I think that would be an interesting list, to say the least. We'll probably talk a little bit about our, well, even if we don't do it tomorrow, maybe over the weekend, we'll talk about some of our, top 10s. We all going for the Chase B's? Well, we better, at least even if you're using it for trade bait. Decent, shoe to go after. The only one that glows, the only Jumpman Jack that glows. In my opinion, one of the few Jumpman Jacks to hold on to. Oh, yeah, Drift House Nardwuar raffle, 11 a.m. Pacific time, 1 p.m. Central, 2 p.m. Eastern. Also, if you guys are not already part of our Discord, don't miss another raffle, restock, shock drop. A link to our Discord going to be down in the video description. The link is also pinned in the chat for you guys there. Would love to have you guys part of the family. We help each other out in there. A lot of assists, and I guarantee it will definitely get you up on your sneaker game. Other than that, I think that is going to be the last thing I got to say for today. Guys, have a good rest of the day. Thank you, guys. I will see you guys tomorrow. Been your boy, J-Mac, and I will see you guys on the next one. Whoop, whoop.
Traveling through the snow, selling 9 half bricks in 4 ways.
Yo, yeah, it's White Tizzy, back again, billing it, however long it takes, man, I'll still be here.
Yeah, YouTube sneaker channel. It turns twerk when we get a dub. Guppy the puppy penny dropper. When we get a dub, it's love. It turns twerk when we get a dub. Guppy the puppy penny dropper. When we get a dub, it's love. It turns twerk when we get a dub. Guppy the puppy penny dropper. When we get a dub, it's love. It turns twerk when we get a dub. Guppy the puppy penny dropper. When we get a dub, it's love. Hey yo, it's King P. I want a slushy, Henny and pineapple mixed up. Trust me, never get rusty. It's a fault be when we get a dub. It's love. Hey yo, when I get a dub, I do my dance. Tell your homie to relax.